council, or let me get the language right
Okay.
from the staff memo.
Okay.
We can provide, that is something you can move to provide feedback and recommend to the city council on, if you choose to, but do you choose to do it?
I will choose to do it, but I would like other people to have a chance to speak first.
Great. Any other thoughts on what Vice Chair Toma just shared?
If I could, I beg your pardon.
I just wanna say, I agree with Commissioner Toma on this. I think it's not enough information for us to make any kind of decisions whatsoever. And I think that, you know, I mean, there's pros and cons, so we need to hear, I think, some of the other cities give us a little bit more data of what they're experiencing. We haven't set anything up yet. It's not costing us any money right now. So I think it's better to get data from the other, you know, cities that are doing this right now. I mean, I'd love to hear what they have to say, because this will help us to decide too, what we want to do.
Thank you. Any other commissioners want to weigh in?
Yes. You know, and I do like what's been proposed so far. I just want to be clear on if we're going to take any sort of action tonight, if we can make a motion, I'd like to hear how it exactly is going to be propositioned, perhaps the verbiage, how it's going to be stated, so I kind of know what I'm going to be, everything makes sense. I'd like to know, since it's going to be an official motion, how it's going to be stated, so I know what I'm voting on. Perhaps that's just me. I just gave you homework, didn't I, Vice Chair? I beg your pardon, I'm sorry. All right.
Any other commissioners want to weigh in on the overarching question?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of piloting, prototyping, seeing what works, what doesn't work, collecting data. I'd hesitate to kill this right now. I'd like to keep it alive and learn more and figure out, give the city an opportunity to figure out what makes the most sense given our situation of lack of staffing and where the real need is.
I largely agree with Vice Chair Toma's sentiment. I think that I drive around the city of Torrance and also just around Los Angeles County, and the amount of people running red lights and also how late into the light cycle they are running those red lights and at the speed they are going is egregious. Every single time I go out to drive, I see at least one person doing so, often on my way here to these commission meetings. And I've seen a lot of close calls. I've seen cars in school zones running red lights, almost hitting children crossing at the crosswalk as the crossing guard is yelling, "Stop, stop!" So I think that there is a need for something beyond the current situation, especially hearing from Lieutenant Fisher about the situation of understaffing as well as enforcement not going past 5 p.m. generally. I think something has to be done. It's worth exploring this, but there are serious concerns of mine related to privacy, and I think that Vice Chair Toma's statement, I do resonate with it largely.
Yeah, I'd also like to concur with that last statement by Commissioner Schwartz. I just don't think we have the available data right now to really move us in the right particular direction. So I would also agree with Commissioner Toma that we should wait until we get some additional information from the other side.
Thank you, Commissioner Gibson. I'll generally concur with that statement. I think a lot of, we were presented with 3 different proposals. There were speed cameras, there were red light cameras, there were parking enforcement cameras, like that was the presentation from our last meeting. And I'm of the opinion that we should probably discuss those as a package deal to understand how holistically what the benefits are, what the costs are, what the cons are, and how we can address like very real concerns from community members, including parents with little kids, about how to keep our streets safe. So I will generally agree with your hypothetical proposal that you are voraciously writing.
So, I just wanna make sure, there we go. The language specifically, what do I?
And I'm so sorry, Vice Chair.
Yeah.
that
No,
I'm
no, no,
We're
I
gonna
got
have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the proposed motion would be to request staff to present the commission with additional data, particularly from Glendale and other LA County cities, as well as proposed or tentative locations in Torrance, and address some of the data privacy issues that have been brought up in 6 to 12 months, whenever the data becomes available.
Oh, you gave a timeline.
Well, I mean, because we're on the clock, right? So it's a year to get a report out of the city, right? So you tell them 6 months, it'll take a year. It's 1 to 2 years to get the assembly and the Senate to move on it. So there's 2 to 3, and that's 3 years into the 8. So you want to have 3 to 4 years of valid utility out of this, probably a year to 2 to implement.
Yeah.
So you're backing it up if you need 2 years to make it worthwhile.
So here's, I think, the only issue with that. I'm gonna stare at the Madam Parliamentarian here.
I
Is
control none of that.
is we can't dictate the future agenda items. We can't dictate work for staff. So I think we can't say after 6 to 12 months, come back to us. But what we can, a friendly amendment would be something along the lines of, it's too early for the Traffic Commission to recommend to the City Council to participate in this pilot program. We encourage or urge more data collection, more research before we can make an affirmative recommendation. Would that be more in line with what we are allowed to do as a Traffic Commission?
Yes,
More in line.
that would be closer to what you were being asked to do. The request from the city council is that the traffic commission provides feedback on what they think and what the public thinks, hear the public comment on these types of programs. So, if you want to make a motion to tell the city council that you're not prepared to tell them anything, then that could be what it is.
Yeah, having more data.
Pending more data, yeah. Go ahead, Commissioner Schwartz.
Could we theoretically include verbiage stating, because I really liked, Chair Sharma, I really liked your line of questioning. I know it's been brought up in previous meetings, especially related to this topic, about how much money the city has spent specifically on traffic calming measures. Could we include any verbiage stating, as well as information about alternate investments to meet the same goal of this?
Yeah.
Would that be a separate motion, or could we include that verbiage to that motion, theoretically?
I think we could include it.
Yeah.
It's part of an additional, like it's a justification for why we're not recommending they move forward with a pilot program now. And it's not saying like by this particular date.
You're asking for analysis of alternatives.
And more data about this option.
Revise that.
Yeah.
Any commissioners on the way in?
you've covered it very well.
Okay.
So proud.
Promise you guys.
Good job.
You also need to receive and file. So you
Okay.
would start out with the receive
Oh my gosh,
and
we're gonna do
file.
something so nice and clear and easy. You ready? I'll move to receive and file.
I'm saying you would start that way and then say, and.
We can't do two things, dang. Okay.
You can do one motion, but I'm trying to
Okay.
make it easy on you.
Cool.
We got you, okay, thank you.
All right, so
Go
I'll
for
do
it,
it.
Vice Chair Toma.
I would like to make a motion to receive and file, and also recommend to the city that the Traffic Commission does not feel it has enough data to support this, and would like to explore additional data from relevant cities, as well as alternatives that could be encompassing to achieve the same goal that these programs are looking for.
Second, way to go, Vice Chair.
Did I miss anything in the motion before we run with it?
A comma.
Problem.
Just one.
All right, so we had a motion, we had a second. Can we get a roll call, please?
Commissioner Indo Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Gibson,
Yes.
Commissioner Nichols,
Yes.
Commissioner Schwartz,
Yes.
Commissioner Sorki,
Yes.
Vice Chair Toma,
Yes.
Chair Sharma.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Great.